So I have somebody says, I like your Whiskerwoods video. It would have been nice to see your setup before you hit 150 population. All right, guys. So this is my base right now, and I'm using 2 island. And as you can see, I have 155 whiskers. As you can see, guys, I'm making 12K. I'm making 12K per day technically. So right now I'm going to show you my setup for mid game. All right. So over here, as you can see, I have charcoal furnaces. So charcoal furnaces is try to put them as far as possible from the your central warehouse and your houses and everything, but don't put it too far away at the same time. So you want to put them like around this area here so it's easier for your haulers to pick up the fuel which I deliver over here. So when you click for charcoal furnaces, when you click logistic, you click set destination, and you want to make sure you put it into like the closest storage, so which is this one over here. And I suggest to have a bigger one because you're going to have a lot of other stuff in there. In this same storages, I also allow, if you go to logistic here, I allow logs. So I put 10s over here, 10 logs. Why? Because the charcoal furnaces requires logs in order to operate. So if you don't have any logs, it's not going to work. And the thing is, you want to make sure the logs are as close as possible. So whenever you set destination to the same place, when they get over here, they're going to get logs at the same time, which they will take and then bring it back to the charcoal furnaces so that you can be more efficient, right? So here I have 1, 2, and 3 charcoal furnaces. I used to have more charcoal furnaces before, but I replaced them with this guy over here. This sifting tower? So I don't know if I pronounce it well. Sifting towers allow you to produce fuel. As you can see, 5 fuel for 1 coal and 5 pipe water, which I'm going to explain to you how I did it. But 1 coal is not a lot, and I have 231 coal. So coal, where do you find them? Pretty much everywhere. I've been digging inside the mountain. I'm going to show you right now inside the mountain. I've been digging like holy potatoes. As you can see, I'm digging and digging, and I found a lot of coal, right? So as you progress and mine inside the cave, inside the mountain, you will get a lot of coal. But at the same time, if you want direct coal, then you can just press M and you will see around your map if there's coal. So here's copper ore, coal. See, there's coal over here. So here I could eventually come over here to mine it. Here there's coal as well. There's coal over here. So coal is something that you're going to need a lot, as much as you can once you get mid-game. And the reason is for this one, like I just said, for these guys over here, the sifting tower. Right now I have 2 operational, but the thing is I'm having a 3rd one over here, and most probably I'm gonna make a 4th one and a 5th one, depending how big is your base. Like I said, my base is super big right now, and I need as much as I can. And right now I need a lot of fuel for it depends how much fuel you need right now, and I have 179, which is fine. So see, the one thing that you need to take in consideration is the arrow. See, if the arrow goes upward like this, it means you're good. It means that my productivity is going up. So I don't need to have a 3rd sifting tower. I don't need a 4th one. I don't need a 5th one. Also, I don't even think I need this guy over here. There's a probability that I don't even need this one. So what I'm going to do to make an experimentation, I'm going to pause these guys over here. Why? Because my production is going high, and you don't need to go too high. You just need to have enough so that you can be self-sufficient. And also, just to clarify, you don't want to have too many charcoal furnaces working because you're producing more pollution in the area, which is also not good, right? So here I pause this, I pause this, and I pause this guy over here. And when I see that my fuel is going downward, then yes, I will add either another charcoal furnaces with 2 workers, or I'm going to add the 3rd one I'm doing over here, the sifting tower, because sifting tower, I'll be honest with you, is better than the charcoal furnaces, because charcoal furnaces requires wood. And although I do have a lot of woods, I have tons of woods, I prefer to use my charcoal because charcoal, like I have tons of it. This is gonna last me for the entire gameplay, be honest with you. And it's better to use that along with water because water is free. So here I need 5 water and 1 coal. So water, how it works, you're gonna need this guy over here, a water pump. So if you go in the research, so you're gonna need to research this tier 1. Once you research this, you're gonna go down to water pumping over here and then sifting tower. So you need these 2 over here. So start with the water pumping and then go with sifting tower, okay? And then water pumping, how it works. So basically, if you look carefully here, you got to make sure you're next to the water. Once you're next to the water, I'm going to show you right now. So this one here, water pipe. Oh no, is this one water pump, right? So if you look over here, I need to be next to, so in order for this to work, you need to be next to the water, like this one over here, but I'm not going to do it. I just want to show you. It could be anywhere technically. It could be here. You know, whenever you have land, you can actually do a water pump, right? So what I did here is I put one over here. When you put one over here, you're going to notice there's a like a little pipe that's going to show up. So basically, if you come back over here and click water pipe, you're going to have to put a pipe from here up to the water tank. So at the same time, you're gonna have water tanks. So you're gonna put water tanks next to your water pump, right? I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I think this is overkill because one of them provide 1,500, amount of water, and I have 4 of them, which was unnecessary. But me, because I didn't know how much I could put water in there, so I wasn't sure. Okay. Anyway, so basically, you're gonna put the pipe from the water pump all the way to your water tank. And then from the water tank, you're going to make sure it goes all the way out from your sifting tower R. So you're going to put the pipe like this, like I did over here, then one at the top, and then it will directly snap into the sifting tower. And if you have a second sifting tower, you're going to put the water pipe going this way over here, this way over here, and one to the top. It will automatically snap. All right, so you don't have to worry about touching anything. All you have to do is to click this guy, click the water pipe. See, if I put one over here like this, look carefully, boom, see, it snaps. So it kind of auto connect to each other, right? So, but I'm not, well, I'm going to leave it here for now because like I said, I'm doing another sifting tower, which I'm going to put in high priority because I may need it later depending on the amount of fuel that I'm generating, crafting. Also, the sifting tower is on the second level floor, which is why you're going to need to make a floor like this right now. Like you're going to use a stone path or whichever path you want and make sure that you connect them together and then go downstairs in order to, from down to up, right? Also, I recommend that you study the stone path over here because stone path would allow you to travel faster than the other path that you have because the other path are medium travel speed. This one is fast travel speed. All right. So speed matters when you play this game. Super important. All right. So here I also have 3 smokery, as you can see. And smokery is to have smoke meat, which I think is not even enough because right now I only have 16 smoke meat. Let me double check. 34 in total. That is not enough. So I'm going to put 2 more people over here. I need 1 apprentice. This guy. Oh, okay. This is it's not a farmer. I don't have any more farmer, unfortunately. But I'm going to put this 2 over here. This guy and this guy. I need more smoke fish, and also I need more fish. How much? Ooh, I don't have a lot of fish. Okay. But the thing is that I'm trying to build a second colony on this second island, and the reason why I choose this island is because of the green pasture. As you can see, I'm actually trying to farm some wheat. So if you come over here, you're gonna have this wheat cultivation, which you can use with mills, which will then create flour. With the flour, you can then do bakery. Bread, sorry. So bread will give you, it's a 2-star recipe, which is very good for people who likes bread in your colony, right? So these 3 goes hand in hand. And then you can go with the soup kitchen, which you can use berry, fuel, and water in order to do berry soup, right? And every recipe will give you a certain buff. I forgot what buff they give you, but they give you a certain buff so that your whisker can work even faster, okay? So these are important. So for wheat, I went over here, which you can see wheat is at 2. Oh, only a 2? Cotton tree. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I put wheat over here, the entire area. And then I put farm. Let me see, who are the farm? I got farm over here, and I put 2 farmers. Make sure you put farmers so that you'll be more efficient for your, cultivation. Here, I'm actually doing another farm, which is in progress, which I will put in high priority. This one is a shed, high priority. I have 2 farmers over here, which are also working on the crop field for the wheat. And I also have here, I'm actually doing flax. As you can see, I have flax. Over here, I have flax as well. Why? Now you can say, why do I do flax? Well, because I need it. You don't want to do only wheat. You don't want to do only flax. You don't want to do only trees. You want to do a little bit of everything, in order to balance your colony with the necessary resources for what you're going to do in the future. So you need to balance everything, right? And then if I go a little bit more to the top over here, I have trees. So here, this entire area is only for trees. And as you can see, I have a farm over here. I have another one with nobody in there, but here I have 2 farmers. I have one in the middle actually, which is not even built. We'll put in high priority, but then I will put 2 farmers in the middle, which will do the entire circle over here. Then I have another farm over here with other 2 farmers, which are going to take care more of this side over here, along with anything else that I will be cultivating, which I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be berries. On this side, it's going to be berries. So let me double check. I have berries over here. 1 second, guys. So here it's berries. See, this entire place is berries. I could go with more berries on this side, or I could go with cotton, but I think I'm gonna go with berries and cotton. So I'm gonna put berries like around this vicinity here. Whoop, like here. Put berry here. Berries over here. Oh, okay. So see the okay. So here it's berries, as you can see. Whoop, berries. Make sure you remove the rocks if you want to. Here is gonna be. Did I put berries? Yep, and I remove the rock. And now here I'm gonna take also berries. Remove the rock. And here I said it was berry, I think. Yeah, it's also berries. There's no rock, so it's okay. All right, so if I press N again, so the entire other places, here there's already berries, but this will be for my forager hut. So you gotta make sure you have a forager hut to forage the berries that are already there. Now another thing I need to mention is that the forager hut, as you can see, says 8 berries. So the berries that are already there from the start, they will give you more berries per se. But the berries that you're planting with the farmers, it will give you 1 berry each. That's why the forager hut is like temporarily more convenient, more efficient, because it gives you more berries per bushes of berries. Okay, so while the farmer will just plant 1 berry at a time, you will get 1 berry per field, technically per tile. From what I understand, let me double check if I'm right. I'm gonna go back at the end over here. So here it says berries. So here it says 3 berries. 1, 2, yeah, there you go. So that's 3. I can only get 3. It's like 1 berry per tile, technically. But the good thing about farming berries is that you can keep doing it over and over again as long as the land is fertile. All right, so here don't forget that you put storages next to your farm, as you can see, because if you don't do that, your workers are going to haul your goods far away all the way back to your central warehouse, which you don't want that because that is not productive, which is why you can see over here that I have a small warehouse, which I will change to medium warehouses. This one I will change to medium warehouses as well because I did not let me double check. Did I where's the medium? Oh, there it is. Oh, I forgot to research it. Let me double. Am I researching something? Right now I'm researching the elevator. And after that, I'm going to go with the medium warehouse. So you want to have the medium warehouse as you progress because trust me when I say this, you will be out of places to put your stuff. Yeah, so that's very important. That's that. What else do I want to show you? Okay, so first of all, another thing I forgot to mention. So if you look over here, this is my central warehouse, right? So if I press Z and I press V, this is like my secret hideout for my houses. As you can see, I have a lot of stone house. The reason why I have a lot of stone houses is because I have a lot of stones and because I did not have enough logs. But I will slowly eventually remove all that and change it for better housing with planks. But the thing is, I don't have enough planks. Because if I start making houses with planks, I'll be out of planks in no time. So I have to be strategic about this for now. And I have so many whiskers. And I think I'm going to stop getting whiskers, by the way. I have too many of them. So yeah, because the thing is, I need to make sure that I have my approval back up. Otherwise, I'm going to die pretty soon, to be honest with you. Without the approval, it could be a pain in the potatoes. So here, as you can see, inside my cave where I have my housing, as you can see, I also have mushrooms. So here I am making mushroom. And I also have farms. Let me double check. This is farmers on their way. This one will be high priority. Farmer, nobody in the farm over here. But the thing is, I'm going to remove miners. Let me, but I will see later who I'm going to remove. For now, maybe this one over here. Let me see. What are they mining? Why are they going all the way down? Like this, they're going all the way down here. Is that another secret place? I forgot what I was mining, but I know I went all the way down because there was some resources that oh, look at that. You got tin over here. Oh, I did not notice. So here, see? Yeah, you want that. I want that. And I want this thing here. What if I go down? There's another thin. Okay, that's good. So thin is going to be very important for later. Then when you do this, always make sure you press F and see what's above. You see above? Is there something? No, there's nothing. If you have housing above and then you're doing this, it's not good. So make sure that you don't have any housing above this so that you can start mining, whatever you want to mine. And here, what is this? Copper? Yeah, I'll take that. And also look above. Is there anything? There's nothing above, so you're fine. I'm fine over here. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing a lot of digging right now, which I'm gonna have to stop because, like I said, I have too much stone and it's killing me. I need more wood and planks and cut stone be honest with you. And also I need more of them to work on like food. So that's why I'm going to remove miners. So yeah, as you can see over here, like I said, this is my secret base, and at the same time I made an exit on the side of the base. Why? Because if I click Z, so instead of going all the way here to go all the way this here, instead when they go, when they wake up from bed, all they have to do is to come this way, and it's way faster. And at the same time, I'll be honest with you, at the same time, you want to make some more housing on the side over here, and you want to make more housing on the side under the mountain over here as well. Why? Because it's faster for them, because a lot of people are working in this vicinity. And trust me when I say this, I made a test previously, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna come all from here. They're gonna have to walk all the way here to eat and to bath and to do whatever. So you don't want that because it's going to be too late. That's why if you look very closely over here, I have a cafe, which she will pick up food for my Whiskers who's working over here, which is not even enough. I need to have at least 2 or 3 cafe, which is why I'm building another, what is it, cafe over here. Let me see, I have one. I think I have one. Okay, I'm building 2 cafe over here. So I'm going to put this in high priority. It's important because if I don't do this, they're gonna walk from all the way from here, all the way from here, and that's the reason why I don't have good approval, is because they don't have time to eat, they don't have time to take a bath, they don't have time to go to bed because everything is too far away. That's why before you even build anything over here, listen carefully. Before you even build anything over here, you want to make sure you have a cafe ready. You want to make sure you have a batting duck ready. You want to make sure you have 2 cafe ready technically. You want to make sure you have housing ready. So me, I did the opposite. What I did is I built everything over here, the farm, the wood cutters, the storage shed. I built everything before the cafe, before the batting duck, and before the housing. And what happened is that slowly, when they were coming back home over here, it would take them forever, and I lose all my approval because they didn't have time to take a bath, eat, or went to sleep. That's why that's why I made the mistake for you guys. So you guys are lucky I made that mistake, so that you know not to do this mistake as well. So you want to build the housing first, the batting duck first, the fishing duck, whatever, the cafe, make 2 cafe if you have to. Yeah, you have a bridge over here, and once you have those 3 essential needs, then you can start building the woodcutter, the farm, the sheds, the start the cultivation of whatever you want to cultivate. Don't do my mistake. And the other thing you want to do is to mine at the bottom over here as well. When you mine at the bottom, make sure you have a small warehouse or a bit or medium warehouse or even any warehouse. Why? Because you're going to be getting a lot of stone, as you can see, and it will fill up pretty fast. And the reason why I'm mining at the bottom of the mountain is because I was trying to build some stone shelters, some housing, so that they don't need to go all the way, to the start of my base, right? So that's why right now I'm building a cave, but I think I'm gonna have to tell them to stop, be honest with you, because like I said, I have too much stone and that's not good. So here, I'm gonna tell these guys to stop. I'm gonna tell whoever was mining, this one's gonna stop. This one is going to stop. Yeah, so I have that. Okay, here, I don't even know why I have this, by the way. I'm gonna remove this. I don't need this. Warehouse is super important, guys. Trust me. Like, you'll be in deep trouble, like, at some point if you don't have warehouses. And I'm gonna need these warehouse as well because, like I said, with all the stone that I have, I'll have no more place. I'm gonna need warehouse over here as well. So more warehouse over here, like this. So if you look at the central warehouse, look carefully here. I have like a little tunnel. I don't know if you can see it here. Right here. Sorry, if you look over here, if I press Z, so see there's like a little tunnel. So if I press V, so here I made some sort of a tunnel that goes downward, as you can see here. And then I press V, and there we go. So here it's another hideout for their housing, and there we go. So here I have housing, 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 housing. All right, so here if you look carefully, my people, when they wake up, they can also go to the right side. And to do so, I kind of build like a tunnel over here, and I have like stairs. If I press F, so here it goes upward. If I press F, it goes outside over here. So they can go directly to this island, whoever's working there. And if you want to be even more efficient, I'm gonna give you a trick. You see this housing over here? There's housing over here. So if I click this guy, so let's say this guy over here. So it tells you who lives there, which is her, which is, where is she right now? She's over here like about to eat, but she's working in this area, like in this vicinity. So whoever are working in this vicinity, for example, this whisker over here. So here when you're doing, you're gonna choose log cabin like this, and you will assign this whisker to any housing that is nearby. So they don't need to go all the way down in the cavern. So you want to make sure that everybody who are working in this vicinity, you want to make sure that you already have houses ready for them over here, and then you're going to assign them to, whichever place you have for them. Like over here, see this house, and click this house, and then click this. Boom, there you go. So basically now the whisker that I just clicked, which is this guy over here, right, is now sleeping, is now living in this house that I just showed you. Same thing with this house. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, the cloaks. So if you want to have extra approval, you need cloaks. So for cloaks, what I did is I made a small warehouse. Go to logistic, go down to cloak, and where's my cloak? So here I have cloak, and no, I don't actually. So I'm gonna put cloak. I'm gonna put 20 tailor. Here I'm not gonna put tailor. I'm gonna put 20 cloaks. So I want to guarantee that there is at least cloaks in this warehouse. But the thing about this warehouse, let me see. See that the problem is that the stone. I have too many stones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stone over here. Where's the stone? So stone, no more. I don't want anyone to put stones over here. Why? Because in this warehouse, I just want to have what my whisker needs in order to, before they go to bed. So I need cloaks. Over here, I need food. And I can also put, can I put fish? I think I can put some fish just in case. But how many fish? 10? You know what? No. No. I'm going to put smoked fish. 10 smoked fish. And here she has 21. That's going to be a total of 31. Because if she put 21 food over here, and it depends how, because the thing is, it depends how many people are working up here. But to my knowledge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 19. Okay, so far I have approximately 19 people who is working in this on this island, which is why I need to have at least 19 food. So her alone should be enough. But I'm very confident that in the future I'm going to have way more people working here. So although it is enough to have 21, it is also good to be proactive and to have a secondary cafe over here. So just in case, you need more. And at the same time, I don't know if I want to do my cafe over here. Man, I wish I could put them over here somewhere, but there's no more place. I don't have enough place. That's the reason why I'm mining this area here to put all my stuff down here. But you know what? You know what? Look what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna remove this one over here. I'm gonna do one over here on top. Whoop, like right here. Whoop, right here, like this. I could do that like this, but then I need to remove this. Let me see. Should I? Let me see. Unless I do this. All right. And then I use the ladder over here like this. And then this one over here. Oh no, the other one actually. No, the other one. Like this. I could do this as well. But then, you know what? I'm going to do stone path instead. Like this. And then another stone pad here. Voila. Well, now, okay, there you go. So now they will build this place for another for another cafe for the future. But like I said, right now I don't need, because like I said, I only have 19 people working over here. And oh no, I forgot to calculate the miners. But the miners, oh yeah, so yeah, no, because I had like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 miners. I had like 6, no, 8. I got 8 miners over here. So that's way more than 19. That would be around 27, 26, 27 workers. So I need more than that, which is why when you calculate the amount of people that are working in this island, that's when you calculate how much food that you need. And also at the same time, while I'm here, I'm going to put this earthworks tool. So earthwork tools here, which will allow me to create other facilities in this area. So that's also one way to reduce the amount of stone that I have over here, because I have too much stone, to be honest with you. So here I'm going to build earthwork. So here I'm going to have earthworks people that's going to work over here. And then I'm going to build some land. So see, look carefully. This is how I want this to look like. This as well. There we go. So that I can build more facilities like around this area, right? And that's pretty much it. Once it's built, once it's built, I will assign to Whiskers, who's going to take care of this area. And there you go. That's how. So yeah, guys, that's how it is. Right now, I'm still in the process of building other stuff like was it factory. Just one little trick over here. You see, I have small warehouses, right? You want to make sure that you go to logistic and you want to make sure you click this guy over here. The reason is you don't want anyone to put stones because stones, like I said, I have too many. If you have miners, that is, and you want to make sure that only the resources that you're harvesting or planting or working on are allowed in this area. So basically, me, I allow the logs, I allow the flax, I allow everything else except the stone because stone took the entire place. Let me double check. See, 135. That's not good. That's not good. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to empty. No, oh my god. I'm gonna have to empty this. Okay, so see this storage over here? This one, I allowed only lugs. I will allow the lugs, the flax, wheat, cotton, berry, fish, mushroom. I don't know why mushroom, but okay, mushroom is good. Fish, soup, berry. Okay, this is good. Everything else is good. Cloak. I put 10 cloak over here. Do I have cloaks? I do have cloaks. The reason I put cloaks over here is because when my workers are done working, they're gonna come to this, they're gonna pass by here, get their cloaks, and then they'll be able to go get their food down there. So it's more efficient. So that's why I have cloaks over here. But I can also put the cloak in the other, this guy over here, this place. So here you can allow cloaks. But the thing is, the rock, stone are taking the entire place. Why? Because I forgot to do other warehouses. So that's why you have to prepare yourself before you do this because it's going to take the entire place and you'll be like out of place to put all the other resources that you need to. So you got to make sure you have your storages or your warehouses, right? So here you have a brand new feature, as you can see. When you click your small warehouse, you have the option to disable all input so that nobody puts anything in there until you actually tell them what to. So right now for this one, I'm going to have to remove everything. So wait, I'm going to do reject all. I will allow lugs, flax, wheat, cotton, berries, fish, mushroom, canned food. I'm not sure about these guys yet, but I'm just going to put it there for now. So if you're switching to another island, don't do the same mistake as I did, guys. Make sure that you build the houses, make sure you build the batting dock, and make sure you build the cafe over here, right? And you need to calculate how many people are working over here so that you can calculate how much food you can bring over here as well. So it's very, very, very important. Otherwise, you need to build, multiple cafe in consequences. And make sure you also build your storages just in case. And if you're about to mine like I did, make sure you have your storages in order to put your stones. Otherwise, you will not have enough place and your miners are going to stop working. And, so it's not very efficient, right? So here, see, this one is full, this one is full, but this is like the basic storage shed, which is not enough. All right. Same thing with any other storages on the other side. If you are using, if you're still farming on the other side, on your main island, etc., etc. I don't have any scissor. Scissor is from the carpenter, I believe. I think I have one over here. Is it this guy? No, that's rope. Oh, carpenter, this guy here. Let me double check. No, that's not it. How do you make scissor? Hello. Coppersmith. I forgot to. Oh my God. This is important. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this because you need that to make cloaks. You need that to make cloaks faster. So coppersmith is a must. Oh my God, I'm such a ding dong. Yeah, make sure you research what's important first. Here I have two people in research lab. And they are working on their stuff, which is fine. I also have the fire bond over here. So I put fire bond in key locations. You don't want to put more than 5, 6 fire bond, guys. Listen to me carefully. If you put more than 5 and 6 fire bond, your fuel is going to go down very drastically. So 5 fire bond is enough. Everything else is campfire during winter. But I'm going to do a new video about that later on the fire bond. As you can see, guys, my approval went up to 1.4K. Before I was not even reaching like 900. But the reason why now I'm gaining approvals, despite the fact that I have a big colony, is simply because I added new houses over here. I added like a cafe over here. You know, I added cloaks over here. Like, you want to make sure you have the cloaks over here so that it's faster for them to, you know, pick up their cloaks. So when you are being efficient, you gain your approval. And I'm surprised because I was like down the I was down the rabbit hole, but now it's going back up simply because I'm being proactive and, you know, being efficient. And this is my next day again. I got 1.4k. Holy crap, and it's going back up. Guys, I was at 0. I was at 0, went all the way back up. Holy crap.